more news on Shemar Stewart. All I know is that brother is in Texas and no deal has been done. I think Jax has more information on it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
let Jax kind of like be on the forefront for this.
they literally just came out with a contract update saying that the Bengals have made no progress on the rookie's deal, despite signing their second round pick to a deal. So it's just like I don't know what the Bengals are doing, or at least they also don't know what they're doing. It's crazy. But Shemar Stewart, he recently went back to Texas A because he's from Texas A&M. That's where he went to school. So he went back to Texas A&M. They're doing like their off season. He's practicing, and people were wondering like, hey, is he gonna go back to school? And he can't because I don't know why people are saying that because he can't go back to school because he literally left to go get drafted. Let's see what the coach said about the whole situation because I think it's funny.
There's conflicting reports on whether Shemar Stewart has been working out in College Station or not. I'm just wondering if you've seen him.
Yeah, so good to address that. Shemar Stewart's back with us, working out, getting ready to go to Cincinnati to play in the NFL. It's amazing maybe what can get created on social media these days, but there's no intentions of Shemar to play for the Aggies this year. But Shemar has been around. I think he's very comfortable in our program, really likes the things we do training-wise, and so he's been training, getting ready for his season this year with the Bengals, and we wish him the
So that puts that, nip that in the bud. He's not playing with A&M. Mainly because he cannot, because he left for the draft, so he can't go back to school. But I've seen people saying that he might just be like, hey, the Bengals aren't signing me, even though they drafted me. I'll just not sign my contract and re-enter the draft next year. And like the closer and closer it gets to August and like the season starting, I feel like that actually might just happen, which would be the funniest possible outcome.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like, and on top of that, it's like, okay, well, the Bengals can't draft you twice. They'll just have your like draft rights or some weird shit. It's just like, okay, well, like my biggest thing.
I don't even know if they'll have like the quote unquote rights because he didn't sign the like. I think it's sort of like how I don't remember like the exact specifics of the Bo Jackson thing, but I know the Bucks drafted him. He was like, no, I'm not playing for you guys, and then he went in the draft next year and he got drafted by the Raiders. So I think it's just gonna be something like that.
Yeah, it's just kind of like the only downside about this is that, respectfully, he didn't put up crazy stats like in college.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like
re-entering the draft, I don't see you getting a better contract next year. Like I don't see a team like throwing their first round pick to go get him.
Oh, yeah, he's for sure going because like with Bo Jackson, he was like a first round pick, and then when he got drafted the second time, he was like the seventh round. So he's for sure going in like the sixth, seventh round. Like he's not going to be a high draft pick no more.
He's not going to be a high draft pick, so it's just kind of like, I know we all have the bet on ourselves mentality, but it's like, okay, like, are you prepared for that money to drop tremendously? Do you feel like you're good enough to make it to that second contract
right now? So.
Oh, they giving him money. They just saying, yo, if you fuck up, it's gone, nigga. That's your thing. Yeah, if you tweak something, if you tweak anything, we voiding everything, which is still a crazy concept. I hope it works out for him. I truly do, because he really isn't. He really is in a fucked up position, because I don't know any other rookie that's going through the same shit Shemar Stewart is going through.
No, actually, I think it's a whole lot of second round picks now that are they're getting signed now, but I think it might have been like the receiver for the Texans. He was like the one to start it off, but like he got a fully guaranteed second round pick. He was a second round draft pick and he got a fully guaranteed contract. So now all these other second round picks are trying to get fully guaranteed ones as well. So it's taking a whole lot of them to get signed. Like, I think the Saints, like they drafted that quarterback to be the starter. I think he hasn't even signed his contract yet for real, even though he's been practicing and everything. So something's going to change in the NFL. What exactly, I don't know. But it feels like Shemar Stewart might be somebody that sort of jumping it off. And honestly, the Bengals deserve this anyway because they play with too many people's lives, finances, money. I think they just got like a indoor practice facility. Players used to have to like walk across the street to get like the Bengals as a franchise, so they deserve this. And they still ain't signed Trey Hendrickson. So imagine,
and on top of that,
your star pass rusher and the rookie you drafted to like be the next guy up. Like, Bengals deserve this completely. So I don't feel bad.
no matter how you spend this, no matter how bad, even if Shemar Stewart becomes a fucking bust, no matter what, this was always the Bengals' fault. Because why did you draft him if you felt like you had the tweak his contract to this kind of degree. You wouldn't do this if you really thought like, okay, like he can really make some impact. You out here doing some stipulations and you're trying to draft off potential, but try to save yourself because you're like, oh man, it was 4 sacks. Well, nigga, you shouldn't be drafting somebody 14th overall.
Like, why would you draft a pick of desperate need? Because Bengals defense sucks. Like that's the reason the Bengals ain't make the playoffs. Like I think Jamar Chase had like the most receiver yards, touchdowns, catches, all that, and Joe Burrow, the niggas ain't make the playoffs. He still was getting MVP votes. Like this whole reason, was because of the defense. You drafted a position of need, and now you acting like you don't need him. Like that's not how that works.
It's not how that works at all. And I don't feel bad. I do not feel bad whatsoever